Ready to shine inside out? Welcome to Polished Beauty Podcast, where ambition meets empowerment. We talk business, beauty, brain, body. I am your host, Dr. Daisy Ayim, triple board certified cosmetic surgeon and OBGYN. Let's get polished. I have a question for you. Is your wellness routine truly clean or just cleverly marketed? In this episode of Polished Beauty, we're going to talk about eco-friendly, and I put that in quotation marks, and see how it fits into the wellness space. I am going to be discussing biodegradable beauty, fitness with smaller carbon footprint, and wellness spaces or retreat that are more than just aesthetically green. They are scientifically sound. We're going to have all that deep dive discussion about what is going on with our health and the planet. So it's time for us to get serious and understand sustainability and explore how our glow up, your glow up, is important and aligns with your health and our planet. Let's go. You've probably picked up a product and you saw the word clean written on it or the word green written on it. And you immediately think, oh, this is good. But what does clean and green means? What is the meaning? Number one, let's talk about clean products. So clean products are formulated without any ingredients shown or suspected to harm human health. So they're formulated with your health in mind and is protective of you. So that's what a clean product is, okay? And this is based on emergent and established data. So some of the things that suggest clean you should look for, or at least anticipate, is number one, there's no parabens. Parabens are linked to hormone disruption. So if you see no parabens, that's clean product. Also, no phthalates. I'm going to spell this word because it sounds different than how it is spelled. So phthalates is spelled PHTHALATES. That's phthalates. It is associated with reproductive toxicity. Also, a clean product will have no formaldehyde or preservatives of that nature because we know it's carcinogenic. And lastly, it's going to be free of synthetic fragrances because there's so many unlisted chemicals that are associated with it. So that's your clean product. It's basically meant for you, your health, and it has all those ingredients, or at least exclude all those ingredients for it to be called a clean product. Now, let's talk about a green product. What is it? So a green product essentially, on the other hand, focuses on environmental impact. So does that product impact the environment in a good way or in a negative way? So that's what green means. Whenever you think of environment, whereas clean product, you're thinking about your health. So a clean product is going to have sustainable sourcing. And what that essentially means that is ethically harvested botanicals. Also, a green product is going to be eco-friendly packaging. Very obviously, it has containers that are refillable or recyclable or biodegradable. So think bottles as opposed to plastics, right? And also, if a product is green, it has low water or energy footprint during production. So they think about the environment. Now that we've gone clean and green, distinguished, and you're not going to be ever confused anymore when you go to a product, when you pick up a product and it says eco-friendly and clean and green, you know exactly what it means and what they're talking to. A study in 2021 published in the Environmental Health Preservatives found that some phthalates and parabens in personal care products disrupt endocrine activity at low doses, as I mentioned. So when you are choosing clean options, you are reducing systemic exposure to your health. So what makes a product green? Like when you hear green beauty, which is something that's commonly stated or put out there in skincare brand, what does that mean? Well, as I mentioned earlier, green means the impact to environment. But a green beauty product means that number one, the packaging, you're looking at it. So you want to look for recyclable or recycled plastics, glass, or refillable. So that's a green beauty product. You also want to look at ingredients. Naturally derived or lab synthesized with low environmental toxicity is paramount to a green beauty product. And then you also want to look at certifications because, anyone can just say, hey, I'm a green product, but are they truly a green product? So you want to look at some certification. And there are three I'll bring up that you should keep in mind. Number one, is it EWG verified? That's basically, does it meet health and transparency standards? So that's EWG, health and transparency standard. Does it meet that certification? The second one you should look at when the product says that they are green beauty is Cosmos Organic. Essentially, all that means is sustainable manufacturing and organic ingredients were utilized in production. And then the third one to look for a product that says that they're green beauty certified is Leaping Bunny. Basically means that no animal testing was performed. So just because a product says natural, green packaging, it doesn't mean that it's safe and or eco-friendly. You want to have clean and green included in it and also have those checks. So you always want to check the INCI list, the certification seals, and the transparency to truly know if a product is clean and green. So let's talk about fitness with a smaller carbon footprint. What does that mean? It's a whole bunch of big words, but really it just boils down to the simple things. The materials that you use matters. So if you are into yoga, Pilates, or using instruments, you want to get things that are more natural, like use natural rubber mat, okay? Use cork reduced microplastic shedding compared to PVCs. So that's a good way to choose materials that are smaller carbon footprint. Also, the gear that you wear. Oftentimes you may wear your sport active wear from your favorite designer or brand, but you want to make sure that it's eco-friendly and it also has a smaller footprint. I would take this moment to shout out Girlfriend Collective. If you're not aware of them, Girlfriend Collective is an eco-friendly, clean green product that produces workout gears and it has a smaller carbon footprint. So that is Girlfriend Collective. If you don't know about them, check them out. This is not sponsored by them. It's just I wanted to highlight the great work that they're doing. So another thing is your home workout. If you choose to do home workouts, you are decreasing the carbon footprint because number one, you're not hauling into your car and driving to the gym and emitting all the CO2 into the planet. So you are contributing to a smaller footprint and fitness. All right. Always look for the Eco-Tech certification in activewear. This basically ensures that the fabric was tested for any harmful substance. And this is the Eco-Tex. I'm going to spell echo because it's not like how it sounds. It's spelled OEKO dash TEX. So you want to look at that in active garments to kind of give you that reassurance that no harmful substance was used. So let's dive into the third thing that we're going to talk about today, which is eco-conscious wellness spaces and retreats. This is so popular now. People are scheduling vacations into hotels or retreats that include both indoor, outdoorsy things to do and employed materials and foods that fit into that whole eco-friendly space. For example, if you go to like Spirit in Costa Rica, they use solar powered energy, have zero plastics and organic meals. So you are totally 100% enjoying what that stands for. Another thing with this wellness spaces is that they use sustainable retreats like They source out local food from the vendors. They use renewable energy. They implement water saving practices. So that's how these wellness spaces are trying to contribute. You know, I don't know if you've been to a hotel recently. When I say recently, in the past couple of years, normally whenever you wake up in the morning, the bed sheets are changed and new ones are placed in. But now you actually have an opportunity to let the service know if you want your bed sheets to be changed or just the bed to be made up. That's how hotels and wellness spaces are trying to decrease the carbon footprint by just doing those small little changes. It's not much, but it's significant. And another thing with this wellness spaces, because they're very conscientious about eco-friendliness, they have outdoor blending easily with your indoor presence. So there's some green spaces. They may be attached to a hiking trail or close by to a forest, which you can go and do forest sunbathing, or you can walk and just be one with nature, listen to the birds, feel the wind blow, see the butterflies fly across. So that is all part of lowering your cortisol level, which improves your heart rate and just balances you very well. Okay. So let's talk about some of the things that you can do to create your own eco-friendly, eco-wellness routine or space wherever you are. You don't have to do too much. Besides knowing this terminology that I've just discussed with you, you can actually create some habits that falls in line. The first thing is swap small things. So switch from a bar soap or shampoo bar to something that has less packaging or no plastic bottles. That's very easy to do. Or you can opt for reusable cotton pads over disposable ones. That's decreasing your green. Oh, that's helping to the green part of the environment. You can try using, if you're a woman, try using menstrual cups or organic tampons. Okay. There's a lot of DIY skincare tips out there. Honey, which obviously tastes good, we'd eat it with bread, but it's also good for your skin. It's antibacterial and hydrating. Green tea is anti-inflammatory. Oatmeal, it's a skin barrier supporter. So those things you can kind of create your own DIY skincare. I'm not encouraging to everyone, but that's something that you can do. Or you can visit some of your favorite store like Trader Joe's or Whole Foods that has like this whole DIY section of skincare. That's one way to do it. You don't have to do everything all at once. You can literally just pick one thing and swap in your life, and you are moving towards that clean, green, beauty, eco-friendly mindset. And then there are apps out there that you can use as you move forward. There are apps like Think Dirty, Yuka to scan for product toxicity. So if you have this app and you're in a store, when in doubt, you can scan it and it will give you all the details that you need to know about that product. And I'm going to repeat the apps again. It's Think Dirty, Yuka. And then there's also an app called Carbon Footprint Calculator, which helps evaluate the wellness related lifestyle emission. So if you don't remember all these things, there are apps that can help you in sorting this out. Sustainability and wellness isn't about perfection. It's about awareness. It's about information. It's about knowledge. Polished life is a conscious one where we choose what serves both our health and our environment. Whether it's in the serum that you apply to your face or the sanctuary that you choose to rest or every decision that you make, everything counts. So it's good to elevate your rituals and take responsibility in how you move in our planet, because every one of us is contributing something to our planet. Why not make it positive, clean, and green? I hope you enjoyed this episode and thank you for listening. Video recording of this episode will be featured on our YouTube channel, Dr. Daisy Ayim. We are also found on Instagram at Polish Beauty Podcast or at Dr. Daisy Ayim. Remember, new episode drop every Wednesday. So stay tuned. Please like, share, follow.